Hello guys and welcome to today's daily puzzle, Stamma's Royal Stroll. Let's get right to it. So what do I see? Well, I see that we are at a mate in one threat if their queen under cover of their pawn takes our bishop. So that means that we have to go for perpetual checks, and let's see what we can do on that front. Now obviously we can sacrifice our knight over here giving the check, but then their pawn can simply take, and after that we don't really have any follow-ups because sure, we can move our queen in here, but after they take with their bishop, we have absolutely nothing left. So what other options do we have? Well, the only real other option I see is that we start off sacrificing our queen, as it forces them to do something, and after that something we actually have some ways to counter. Because once our queen no longer is there, that means that our knight can then slide in giving a check, and as long as we can keep giving checks, they can't deliver checkmate. With that in mind, let's start off over here. Now clearly they move over as they don't want to lose on the spot by surrendering. So what do we do now? Well, we only have one check in store, which is bring our knight back over here, giving the check, and clearly they move to the only safe square as they have no piece that can take the checking knight. Now, however, it's slightly more tricky because our knight is completely vulnerable, and on top of that, we have no pieces that can give a check because our knight has nowhere to go that can reach the king, and our other knight also has nowhere to go, leaving us with only one move that can give a check, being our pawn over here under cover of the knight that is covered by the pawn. Now, however, they are forced to take our knight as they have nowhere else to go. But luckily that actually plays in our advantage because now the pawn has that covered, the knight has the other exits covered, this pawn is covered by the other pawn, this knight is covered by the pawn, and all other squares are inhabited by their own pieces. Meaning that if this pawn slides forward, giving the check, that will be checkmate. There we go. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.